What's up, everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Art West. Today, we're going to take a look at the.com and specifically the remixable Web3 blocks that allow you to design and remix the web in your own ways. It's a really cool, fun way to build. It's designer friendly, it's data friendly, it's mobile friendly, and it has a lot to offer. So let's dive in and take a look at the.com.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. We have landed on the.com. As you can see, it's a community building and remixing websites platform. We'll go ahead and log in. We've already created an account. If you haven't, you'll just go ahead and set up an account. We're going to go ahead and start everything from scratch today so that you can see something being made from absolutely nothing. We're going to go ahead and create our site. Right here, you'll see the builder is spinning up our instance in this new site that we will be able to work on. We can go ahead and click edit site. This is the builder. I think you'll see here right away that this is completely different and unique from probably anything you've ever seen before. It's super powerful and really, really cool. We'll get into how everything works, but it's cell-based and you're really able to move around quickly and make lightning fast changes to your site. With the editor, as we build, our page will actually appear up here live and you'll see the changes being made in real time. You've got some different components here like pages and blocks and sheets. Pages are, as it says, just your site pages. Blocks are your remixable components and sheets is sort of the data component. There's some other things here like media fonts and add-ons and shop. We're not going to get into any of those today. We're mostly going to be focused on the remixable blocks and show you how quick and easy it is to build a site here with the.com. So the first thing that you're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open this feed, which will bring us to the remixable block section of the builder. So we're going to go in here. We're going to choose a nav that we like. Let's say we like this one. We're going to go ahead and remix it to the site and choose the site that we're working on. Up here, it shows that it's remixing. Once it's done, we'll get a little celebration with the confetti. It is a lot of fun to see that confetti. If we go ahead and open up the builder again, we see that this block, this queen nav, has been added into our project. So the problem is we don't have any pages. So we're going to go ahead and want to create a page. We'll just go ahead and call this page home. So now we have a home page. When we go into this page, we'll see that there's not any elements at all. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a block, and there's our queen nav 1 that we remixed into our site. We click that and it simply just adds the nav into our site. It looks beautiful. It works great. However, this is for another business, so we might want to customize this a little bit for our project. The way that you do that, this editor here is draggable, so you can sort of resize it to whatever makes the most sense for you. But you can click this hamburger menu and we can choose open block here. So now we're in this navigation block. As you can see here in these cells are all sort of the design elements that you're able to change. And also, what has already been like edited on this block by the maker and owner already, but we can change everything. So fear not, if we drop down this menu here, the first thing we're going to change is this logo. You can actually just drag a file from your computer right into here, which I'm going to do. And there's our logo right in there, no code devs. Next thing that we might want to do is change some of these menu items like talent, partnerships, and about. So let's just say talent. We're going to change this to home, and you'll notice here that these changes are made in real time on the page. So you can see everything that you're doing. We'll say this is contact. And then this third one we'll keep as about. We'll keep the socials here because we don't need to change those, but we might want to change this join family to just register. So this will be a registration button. There we go. It went ahead and updated. So what's really cool though about this is when you're in these blocks, you can actually hit Command K, which will bring up this command palette, and you could easily jump to the attributes and change things very quickly. So we could just search for text color. And now we're in the text color for this piece of text. So we could change this to blue. And our text just turned to blue. Maybe how about yellow for this? That looks pretty good. It really pops off the page. So we'll leave that as yellow. So as you can see, you can hit Command K. You can search for all these different elements. It's really powerful. It's really fast. I've spent some time with this and it's super fun to build and find your elements with the Command K. So we'll go ahead and save this. This is looking pretty good. Our header looks awesome. The next thing that we'll do is we'll go back to this worksheet and we will save everything. We're going to go back to the feed in just the same way as before. We're going to go ahead and find a footer and remix it to our site. We'll choose this same site and it is remixing here. We'll wait for the confetti again. It's always pretty quick. Come back here. We'll jump to our site. And as you can see, the turbo footer has been added to our blocks. So we're going to go back into our home page. We're going to add a block and choose turbo footer. Awesome. This looks great. We now have a header and footer. The problem is there's no body or space in between the header and footer. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add an element. And there's all these elements here you can search. We're just going to search for a div and we're going to call this body. So this will be like our body section of our home page. Once we have this in here, these are actually draggable. So we'll put this in between the header and the footer. We'll have this body. So for this example, we're just going to use like a contact form right here. So if somebody hits our landing page, they'll have a header and footer, and then we can throw a contact form onto the page. But as you can imagine, you could put image elements, you could put text, you could put anything that you want, and you have complete design control over this. So we'll go ahead and save this. Now that we have our div body, we'll go back over here to the feed. We'll choose a form. We'll choose a contact form, and we'll remix this to our site. As it remixes here, we'll jump back to our project. Okay, so now we have this contact form in our blocks. One thing that's really cool here is if you hit the hamburger menu, if we go into this contact form, you can also change all the attributes in the form itself. So for instance, we might want like a little padding on the top of this form. So we can search for padding top, and let's just say it brings us right to this cell. We want 100 pixels. There we go. It bumped it down a little bit, which actually is going to work out so that it gets out of our nav. I think if we didn't bump that down, this form would be in our navigation. So we'll go ahead and save that. We'll hit this worksheet, sort of get back to our main page, and now we'll get to the home page. So we were working in the block there, not actually on the page. If we go back to this page, we'll maybe bump this up a little bit. You can see this little plus button here. This is a nested element within the body. So we'll go ahead and choose that. We'll choose block. We'll choose contact form 1. And there it is. So now our contact form is right into this page. This is awesome. It looks really good. Same thing, if you were, wanting to change any of the elements within the contact form, we could come back in here. We could do Command K. We could do like a background color, blue, and it changes to blue, right away, or gray, something like that. It comes right in. So it's really easy to change all the elements very quickly. We won't go ahead and do any of that though. We'll just go ahead and back to our worksheet and back into our homepage. So move this down. There you have it. We have our nice header, we have our nice footer, and we have a contact us form right on our homepage. Once you're done with all this, you can save your project. You're also able to deploy, right from here, which is pretty cool. I'll actually go ahead and do that just to show you how quick and easy it is. There it is. It is live. You could visit the page live on the internet. You've built a site in just about 8 minutes. So I hope this demonstrates really the power of the remixable blocks of D.com. There's so much that we didn't cover, but this is a great intro to some of the things that you can do with D.com with their no-code builder. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day.